We continue tracking a developing story we've been on top of since early this morning, a diesel fuel spill in New Bedford Harbor. Now, crews have been throwing absorbent pads in the water to soak up as much of the fuel as possible. And while the cleanup continues, so do the questions over how and when the fuel spilled. Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly joins us now live from New Bedford with the latest developments.
We're here on Fisherman's Wharf in New Bedford Harbor, where workers spent the day cleaning up an oil spill using hydrophobic pads like this one that absorb oil but not water. Workers racing to get absorbent pads into New Bedford Harbor, trying to mop up somewhere between 100 and 200 gallons of diesel fuel that spilled here.
The information I have so far said it was discovered at around 5 a.m.
Discovered, key word, suggesting that it really happened how many hours before?
We don't know.
The spill was concentrated in two separate areas in New Bedford Harbor.
This is a sizable spill. Usually we get smaller spills in New Bedford, 5, 10, 15 gallons, but this is a much larger spill, so it's a bigger deal. I don't want to say it's a huge deal, but it is a big deal.
The Coast Guard is frustrated that no one reported the spill right away.
We don't know what time the spill occurred. Let's say it occurred at 2 o'clock in the morning, and nobody found out until roughly 5 o'clock. Those are 3 precious hours we could have had to recover, contain.
The oil is making its way in between all of these fishing boats here as well. Look down here now, you can see all around the harbor area here, the oil is here, there, and everywhere.
The message is, if you have an oil spill, do the honorable thing, come forward and report it. Clean it up and make sure it gets taken care of, versus leaving it in the environment for the taxpayer to clean up. And if you get caught, it'll be much worse.
The outcome here could have been much more serious, and not just because this was a relatively small oil spill. We'll reveal the reason why new at 6. Live in New Bedford with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.